We all love America. This is a great country to live in. Our forefathers fought and died to create a country founded on freedom. But in order to have a safe country, we must have a secure border. For without a secure border, there is no consistent order for people from all over the world to become a citizen of this great land. No one understands this better than Americans themselves. The great opportunities the United States has to offer people wishing to become an American citizen are tremendous. But citizenship is not a guaranteed right given to any person who may want to enter the U.S. Of course, many people are wonderful people with children and families, but there are also people with bad intentions who want to enter the United States. In order to address this, we must create a secure border, and DreamLife Technologies' Global Shield virtual wall is the most secure and advanced way to achieve this goal. Let's look at the leading idea on how to secure the border. Building a physical wall. Of course, for thousands of years, this was the only way to attempt to secure a border. The problem is that this doesn't work. Sure, there has been some slowing down of the infiltration of our country in areas where a fence separates the U.S. from our neighbors. For the most part, a physical wall is not much better than a spaghetti strainer holding water. Besides, we're not living years ago when the Great Wall of China was built. We also believe that a physical wall sends the wrong message to our friends around the world, creating an atmosphere of fear and unacceptance of others. Our country is based on the acceptance of immigrants to build a strong, free America. However, there must be a process in place to become a U.S. citizen, including stringent criminal background checks that can only occur once a secure border is in place. Now let's take a look at DreamLife Technologies' Global Shield virtual wall and how it will secure our border. Through a series of what look similar to radio towers placed along the U.S. border, DreamLife Technologies' virtual wall will be activated. A peer-to-peer technology creates an ultrasonic force field virtual wall from tower to tower along the complete U.S. border. This ultrasonic force field can reach heights in excess of 200 feet above ground and can also penetrate up to 100 feet underground, rendering it nearly impossible to penetrate this future-forward technology. The virtual wall will be powered by an array of solar panels, thus eliminating any large electricity and grid infrastructure costs. If a person or vehicle approaches the border, one of Global Shield's drones will be deployed, tracking the vehicle or person by keying on a combination of electronic markers and heat signatures. Our proprietary facial recognition software will attempt to identify the potential trespassers. If a person approaches the virtual wall, they will be warned not to cross its plane. If they encroach further, a high-frequency audio pitch will emanate from a series of adaptive directional targeting speakers. Typically, this will be enough of a physical warning to the potential trespasser to cease and desist.
Warning! You have reached the U.S. border. Please turn back or you will engage the virtual defense system which will immediately immobilize you.
A laser grid system warns the trespasser of the existence of the virtual wall. Once they engage the virtual wall, an initial ultrasonic force field of focused energy will render the trespasser unconscious. If someone attempts to cross the virtual wall in the car will be hit by Global Shield's electromagnetic pulse, rendering the car instantly inoperable. When a person emerges from the vehicle, a laser-guided, non-lethal taser and sleep-inducing drug dart will deploy and render the trespasser unconscious for 1 hour until authorities can arrive to detain them. Of course, we're all concerned about Mother Nature and our animal friends. Thus, we have designed a high-frequency warning system that will alert any animal to the presence of the virtual wall and keep them at a safe distance from approaching the wall at any time. Today, we can utilize advances such as Dreamlife Technologies' Global Shield virtual wall to secure the border with a much higher success rate than a physical wall and at a fraction of the cost. It has been determined that a physical wall to be built between the United States and Mexico will cost in excess of $10 billion. Global Shield soft target anti-terrorism technologies are available for installations in airports, schools, shopping malls, and any large public gathering place. The United States is a great country with opportunity for many. We just need to ensure that the process to allow our foreign friends to become U.S. citizens is completed in a controlled manner, thus allowing for a natural expansion of the U.S. population that works for everyone and creates a great country for all of us to live in.